Kartonok is the ComedyMX channel for kids of all ages, from 9 to 99. Whether your passion runs from classy cars to classic cartoons, from Howdy Doody to Coco the Clown, or from Space Patrol to Buffalo Bill Jr., visit Kartonok and watch all day. Turn your world upside down.
Hello, you lucky people. I am Thackeray the Great, and 'tis time for Topsy Turvy Theatre. Today's exciting tale is titled Sherlock Holmes. 221B Baker Street, the most famous address in crime detection, the residence of Sherlock Holmes. Let's join Dr. Watson and Sherlock as the famous sleuth begins his most difficult case. Phew, that was a real gasser.
Holmes, the post just came, and there's an urgent letter from Lloyd's of London asking your help.
Oh, what seems to be their problem?
The letter doesn't say, but begs you to call upon Sir Chauncey, director of Lloyd's, at the earliest possible moment.
Ah, then to Lloyd's of London and Sir Chauncey. So, some master criminal has found a way of securing advance information on a catastrophe, then placing insurance and collecting.
Oh, by Jove, what a deucedly clever trick.
Relax, Sir Chauncey. Sherlock Holmes is now on the case. I shall bring these villains to justice. Oh, I knew it was an inside job. Here's the culprit.
Bravo! But how can you ever tell?
Elementary, my dear Watson. Handwriting reveals character. Observe the way the T's are crossed and how the I is dotted. This is the handwriting of a most diabolical criminal.
Holmes, this is the laundry list you made out this morning.
How? Well, yes. Undaunted, the master detective disguised himself and prowled London for days and nights.
Pardon me, kind sir. Could you tell me the time?
Why, yes, ma'am. It's exactly 12:20.
Thank you, sir. Care to join me?
Why, I mean...
Ha ha! My disguise fooled even you, Watson. Watson, at last I've met my match.
Chin up, stout fellow, and all that sort of thing.
There's only one thing left to do. The supreme effort.
The supreme effort? Not that, Holmes. Not the supreme effort. You know what that does to you?
It's that or defeat. Now, quiet. I must concentrate. Fantastic. The solution is fantastic. But the supreme effort never fails. Come, Watson, to Lloyd's of London. Now that Scotland Yard has the villains, and I have this, Lloyd's of London is safe.
This is all beyond me. Please explain, Holmes.
When a disaster occurred, Confederates radioed the news ahead to their man in London. Having the advantage of advanced knowledge, he'd place insurance, knowing Lloyd's would have to pay off.
It's incredible. But what is this, radio?
An ingenious 20th century invention that transmits messages instantaneously over long distances.
20th century? But this is 1895. Your radio hasn't been invented yet.
True, and that's what made this my most difficult case. And the moral of today's story is, there's a solution to every problem.
If you're willing to make the supreme effort.
That's my car! I, the great Thackeray, and 'tis time for another grand offering of the Topsy-Turvy Theater. Today's presentation is entitled Sleeping Beauty. Back in the days of antiquity, and a very long time ago, too, there was a princess called Sleeping Beauty, the desire of every prince who passed her castle. Hey, step right up, folks. Only one thin dime to see the Sleeping Beauty. Pardon me, sir. Get away from me, bud. You bother me. See the princess asleep under the spell of the evil witch. Pardon me, sir. Look, Buster, you'll have to get in line just like everybody else. Sir, I'm a prince, here to break the evil witch's spell. Don't be a sucker. I tried it when I was a young prince, but it just didn't work out. Maybe, sir, but I'll be luckier. Okay, each prince is entitled to a free try, but you'll be sorry. Wonder what he means by that. So the prince kissed her, and the spell cast over Sleeping Beauty was broken. She awoke and married the prince, and they retired to their castle to live happily ever after. At least that's what Prince Charming thought. Hello, dear. I'm home.
Hello, dear. I'll get your slippers.
That's my princess.
And your pipe.
How lucky can a prince be?
And your newspaper.
Boy, this living happily ever after is the greatest. Absolutely the greatest.
Sweetie pie. Sweetie pie?
Yes, dear.
You'll never guess who called me today.
Huh? Who?
Well, just after you left, Mary called to tell me that Peggy was...
Mary was getting some groceries, so I said rather play when she was saying she ran into soup with me. I said, oh, fair enough.
Dear, are you listening to me?
Yes, dear.
We all talked together for about an hour and a half. And all of a sudden we decided the best thing to do.
Dear, are you sure you're paying attention to me?
Yes, dear.
Well, then, just then...
So she said to me, she said, honey, while we're young with the trees, the big guns should stay well.
Well, he was right when he said I'd be sorry. All right, folks, step right up. See the Sleeping Beauty, only one thin dime.
Pardon me, sir. I'm a prince, and I came to break the spell.
Oh, no. Here we go again. And the moral of our story is, let Sleeping Beauties lie, but don't believe a word they say.
Because when they start talking about you completely out of your skull, you have never heard such talking in all of your born days.
I'm the great Thackeray. Here's another show from Topsy-Turvy Theater, Tom Thumb. 1,000 years ago or so, there lived a very small man called Tom Thumb. On account of his small size, he decided to be a private eye. So he opened an office.
Come in, come in.
Hey, where is everybody?
Here I am.
Oh, you're rather small.
Listen, do you want a private eye or a basketball player?
I'm sorry. I'm Prince Harold, and I'm leaving the castle for a few days, and I've got word that some robbers are going to try and rob it.
And you want me to keep an eye on things?
Yeah, I'm taking my daughter with me.
That's good. I won't need to keep an eye on her, too. How old is she?
Why, she's 18. Why?
A private eye has to know all the details. Okay, Prince Harold, I'll take the case.
So Tom went to the prince's castle, and when the robbers came, he hid in the sack they used for their loot and was carried off to the forest. Careful of that sack now. There's a lot of good stuff in it.
I'm careful, I'm careful. After all, I'm just as much... Whoa!
Ow! Take it easy.
So you dropped it.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard a voice. Maybe it was the cuckoo clock we got in there.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
See? That's what it was.
Okay, let's get on to the hideout.
Ooh, cook.
I told you to take it easy. The cuckoo clock is all shook up.
He sounds better that way. We better go hide out for a while.
Oh, brother, we private eyes sure take a beating. Well, now to get back to the office. That is, if I can walk.
Well, Tom, you recovered the loot, but you didn't catch the robbers.
I know who they are, and I'll get them. Tom Thumb, private eye, always gets his man. Quick, get out of sight. Come in.
Hey, look, Ike. The private eye's a little rascal.
Little but mighty, mister. What do you want?
Well, Ike and me, we lost some loot. Property. Maybe you can find it for us.
I've never failed on a case yet. There you are, Prince. My latest invention. A thief catcher.
Hey, that's wonderful, Tom. You're a great private eye.
Correction. The greatest.
And how much do I owe you?
$30 in cash. And your daughter.
You? Marry my daughter? Why, man, she's 5'8", and you're 1'8".
Oh, that's a mere trifle. The $30 in cash will take care of that. I'm going to buy a pair of elevator shoes.
And the moral is, they live happily ever after. But wouldn't stilts have been better?
We didn't write the story, we just acted in it. The moral is, don't judge the quality of an article by the size of the package.
What's that? I'm the author.